Have you ever tried to be normal while always knowing you were different? Me too. Hello all of you beautiful misfits. It's me again. It's been a while now since the last video. I apologize, I'm so lazy, which is kind of what I want to talk about today, and give you guys some tools on is, do you ever let your feelings get in the way of what you create? Like, you'll have this day where you're just on and you feel great and everything's kind of working, so you're creative. And then the next day or a couple of days later, you don't feel so good. You feel unhappy, or you feel sad, or you feel not so creative, or someone's pissing you off, or whatever that is. And then your life begins to stall. Your creativity begins to stall. What that means is, and what I've noticed for myself, because I've done this a lot, is not only does your creativity stall, your future stalls. And in that, because it's what we create today that is going to be how our tomorrow shows up. How our tomorrow shows up, how our future shows up. So what if your feelings didn't have to dictate your creative capacities anymore? What if you could just create regardless? And so how do you get to it? Because I've done this a lot, like I said. What I've done is I have worked on this a lot. Recognize when that energy comes up, but also the acknowledgement that feelings are not real. Feelings are always lessening of you. Feelings are always a validation of somebody else's reality. Feelings always validate some limitation. So if you can have that as an acknowledgement to begin with, then it wouldn't so much be about the feeling stopping you. It'd be like the recognition of, oh, wow, okay, this is here. What am I perceiving? What am I aware of here? Oh, wow, I'm actually aware of somebody else's world. Now, here's the tools. So first of all is with anything that comes up like that, who does it belong to? Use that tool. Who does it belong to? And everything that first of all, who does it belong to? If it lightens up at all, it's not yours. Now, return it to sender with consciousness attached. If it's still there and it's got that stickiness to it, everything that I've done to buy this as mine, I now destroy and uncreate it and return it to sender. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. The next thing I do is get clear of, well, not clear by definition, but start getting a sense of what you'd like to create. And how you're going to get there is by choosing. How you're going to get there is by choosing beyond what you've chosen before. So if you recognize that, then what could I choose today that would go beyond everything that I've decided I feel? Everything that is times a godzillion, where you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. And I've had so many days and weeks where I'd be like, I don't feel creative. And see, for me, I always had a judgment of myself that I'm not creating. What's judgment? Well, it's another feeling. I feel judgmental of me. I feel like I can never create. I feel. You know what? When I tap into what I know, I actually know I'm creative. So how creative are you that you have never acknowledged, but always found a way to use feelings to invalidate? Everything that is times a godzillion, where you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. Now, this takes a little bit of tenacity, because these things, anything that is designed to stop you will show up over and over and over again until you choose to go beyond it, and consistently choose to go beyond it. So when it shows up and you wake up and you're just like, oh, I don't want to create today. You know what? Who does that belong to? Pock and pod. Look in the mirror and be like, I'm awesome. Hello, good morning, you creative little magical unicorn. Even when you don't believe it, just do it anyway. Because if it puts a smile on your face, you're already one step closer to creating a different life. Everything that brought up times ago, I'm gonna do that more. Oh my goodness, look at me, I'm amazing. Where you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, povads and beyonds. Now I have to go off on another little tangent of, You know, if you had a lot more humor for yourself, if you laughed at yourself a lot more, feelings would become non-existent. They would no longer be the relevant factor in your life that stops you. So what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mystery, and possibilities can you be to have total joy and laughter with and at yourself for all eternity with total ease? Everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, perverts, millions. Another one of these creative processes with this and creating your life beyond feelings is what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, possibilities, power, and potency can you be to perceive, know, be, and receive what you truly desire as your life, your living, and your future, even if you don't know it yet, with total ease for all eternity. Everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, perverts, and millions. So some more of what I do with this is, say I get up in the morning, I'm like, oh, I don't feel creative, apart from that little thing where you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Also you go, you know what, I'm going to be bigger than this today. I'm just going to start. What one choice could I make right now that would take me out of this? What one choice could I make right now that would create a way lighter day, a way more enjoyable day, a day that's way more like me? And then everything that doesn't allow that, all of the, everything that doesn't allow that, times a godzillion, where you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, perverts, and millions. Another tool with this and with feelings, every feeling and emotion and anything with that intensity to it, that, oh my God, it's just so intense, it's just so emotional. Anything that shows up in your life like that is an emotional POVAD, an emotional point of view that you're avoiding or defending, or avoiding and defending simultaneously. So here's what you do with that. Those things that you get stuck in that, the emotional things, the judgment things, is all of the emotional and literal POVADs, everything I've aligned and agreed with, and everything I'm resisting and reacting to, and everything I'm avoiding or defending, or avoiding and defending that allow this to exist, I now destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, perverts, and beyonds. Another thing with this is, I'm flying out here with tools, it's all happening, is have an hour a day where it's all about you doing something joyful for you. And without the, well, I can't do that, I'm too busy. No, do it even if you're busy. Do it while you're working. It's be like, you know what would make this fun for me? What would make this so enjoyable for me today? Because you deserve to be happy and magical and wonderful. Have you told yourself that yet today? If not, you need to tell yourself that. Everything that doesn't allow you to see you, perceive you, know you, be you, and receive you as the gift you are that you may have never acknowledged, will you destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine, shorts, boys, perverts, and beyonds. Okay, you beautiful misfit. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have a phenomenal day. Bye.